Welcome back again. Thank you for coming back again to this channel. You're very serious about discipling the next generation. And the biggest need of the hour is to disciple the next generation. And you have understood that. If we lose our children, we will not have a future. Today we're going to talk about something very special. Last week we talked about the search and the striving. Today we will talk about the search and the struggle. What is the search and the struggle? There is a search that our teenagers, our young people, our children can get on. We talked about that. But you will begin to see a struggle in that process. That struggle is actually good. Sometimes I've seen parents tell me this, I've given everything for my children, they don't have to struggle in any way. I've made life very comfortable. Even I make decisions for them. They don't have to do anything. Now, what happens in that place is that part of that process that your children actually, over a period of time, when they grow up, they will actually start disliking you. Why? You have somehow cut short that process. I'm not saying you should throw them into the cold and throw them into the water, and that's another extreme that I see some parents saying, no, we don't do anything, let them struggle. We all struggled and came up. No, we need to be there. The key is, in that struggle, we need to walk alongside with them. Now, when I say struggle, it can be a struggle for them to choose their career. It could be a struggle for them in their studies. It could be a struggle in their friendships. Maybe sometimes it's a struggle on even socially. They don't know how to do things, especially in today's world, the pandemic world. Recently, one of the teenagers sent me a message and said, George sir, I'm afraid to get back to school. I don't want to get back to school because I'm afraid of facing my friends. I've enjoyed just being in these online classes. Virtual place is much better for me. I know we may have to help them and taking that journey alongside. Now, let me share a little bit about that struggle. When our teenagers, when our young people struggle, you will see some of the dirty sides of that struggle. You will begin to see that they behave in a certain way or react in a certain way, and you will begin to see that as a problem. I'll give you a simple, my own principle, the simple principle that I've learned. When I see a struggle, when I see a problem, I get excited in my home. Really? Why? Because that is a perfect platform for me to speak into their lives. The only thing that I had to grow is not to emotionally react and respond in a different way. Sometimes when we see something like that, especially if it's our own children, we immediately react, oh my goodness, what's happening? I had to deal with that. And I said, I don't have to react. I don't have to respond violently. I don't have to, respond like that. I have to be calm. But it's a beautiful platform for me to step in and start asking certain questions. So when you see a struggle, when you see a problem, when you see something that's happening, don't sit quiet. Connect with your teenager, connect with your child, connect with the young person and says, hey, can we just talk? Maybe go out for a lunch, or go out for dinner, or maybe just go out doing something, maybe on cycling, or maybe we'll do something somewhere. And should we just talk? As you begin to talk, you're not going to talk to them with that view saying, I see some problem and I'm not very happy with what I see and I'm here to fix it. No, that's not the posture. The posture is, hey, I'm trying to understand. I see a problem. I see you struggling, but I am trying to understand what that struggle is. So I'm asking certain questions so that I can understand it much better. Would you help me understand? That's the posture. When I keep that posture in my heart and approach my child, approach my teenager and begin to talk to them, I'm telling you, they will listen to you. I said this in one of those episodes and I forgot where, when. For your children, you are their heroes. Please understand that. You are their inspiration. Sometimes in our own places of insecurities, we don't see that. They've all grown up and they don't see me as an inspiration. No, that's not true. That's not true. They see you as an inspiration and they will still silently look at you, look up to you, and they will learn. So when you come alongside in the places of struggle and begin to ask questions, and begin to understand, and helping them to know, helping them to feel, helping them to really realize the fact that you are trying to understand their point of view and you're not trying to come from your point of view, I'm telling you, you'll be able to amazingly deal with any of those struggles. And please understand this. Any of those places of struggles can become special places for bonding. I'll say that again. Any of those places of struggle can become those special places of bonding. Don't miss that places of struggle. You have to be there. And as I always close by saying this, your Heavenly Father, my Heavenly Father, is very interested in our children. The Lord is more interested in your children than us. He knows your children much more than us. We don't have to sit there and wonder. No, He is willing to help us raise them up. I've always said this, Lord, my children don't belong to me, they belong to you. I'm only raising them up for you. Give me the grace, give me the wisdom, and give me the patience, especially as they grow up into teenagers. Give me the patience when they behave in a certain way, when they react in a certain way, when they actually escalate my own places of insecurities. Give me that patience. Give me that grace. It's a beautiful journey, parents, teachers, grandparents, and caretakers. It's a beautiful journey. The Lord has called us to be part of that journey because our children are very precious. And we need to be there for them.